Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch. This is the project we're making today. This is week 2 of the 12 weeks of Halloween, and it is a Halloween bag. Let me show you the supplies. We've got the Monster Bash Designer Series paper, and this measures 12 by 7. This is the back side. It's going to be hard to choose which side to use, right? It's a good thing you get 2 pieces. Okay, so then the next is basic black, and that's just a 5.5 by 4.25. It's going to cut out this circle here, or we're going to cut out the circle, and then this piece here, which is from the Ornate Frames dies. We've got crushed curry, also scraps for our 2.25 circle, and then some very vanilla. Okay, so let me get the Simply Scored scoring tool. We're going to start on the portrait side because we want to score the bottom of this bag first. So this is the top. We're going to keep it on the right, and the bottom of our bag is going to be on the left. So if you're using paper that it makes a difference, you want to make sure you pay close attention to this, okay? So we're going to score this at 1 3/4, and then we're going to turn it on the 12-inch side and score it at 1/2 inch. 2 1/4, 6 1/4, and 8. Okay, so now let's fold it on the score lines. Now this is a taller bag. If you wanted to make it shorter, you could just make it 12 by 6 or 12 by 5. But I know there's probably some people that you like to give a lot of candy to. We used to do that for our neighbors' kids. We would always give them either full-size candy bars, or one year I made cookies, popcorn balls. Okay, I think I burnished all the edges. Nope, I got one more. There we go. Okay, so now where to cut? I'm going to come down here to the bottom. It's a little difficult to see, but we're just going to take our scissors and cut up to that score line there. This section right here we're going to remove. I think I just cut that crooked. It'll be okay. Okay, and then up here, I'm just going to give it just a slight angle trim, and then down here as well, okay? Okay, so we're going to add our tear and tape to this section right here. Get my take your pick tool, remove the backing of the tear and tape, and then I'm just going to fold this over. Okay, so this is the front of my bag. This is the bottom. So I'm going to place my tear and tape on that section right there. Same thing, I'm just going to take the take your pick tool and remove the backing. Now if you're going to put something really heavy in here, you might want to make your bag out of regular cardstock and then decorate it with a designer series paper. So now what I'm going to do is squeeze in the side just like that, and just be gentle, because I don't really want to squeeze in the sides down here at the bottom a lot, just very lightly, okay? And then I'm going to take my 1/2 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch the hole right there, okay? Now, we're going to set this aside. We're going to stamp our image. We're using Spooktacular Bash stamp set along with the coordinating dies. So we've got the Ornate Frames dies, and those are the 2 pieces. This one's going to cut out the greeting. That's going to cut out this little piece right here. And then we're using the layering circles for our basic black piece. So let me stamp the greeting. Memento ink. Okay, so I'm going to get the Big Shot, and we're going to cut out all of our pieces and also emboss this layer too, okay? I'm using the Stylish Scroll embossing folder with my crushed curry cardstock. Okay, so now I'm going to take the basic black cardstock and I'm going to cut out the circle and this framed piece. Now we're going to cut out the greeting. Again, this is the Ornate Frames dies, and it is available as a bundle with the Spooktacular Bash stamp set. And I better stop talking because my stuff is moving around. Okay, one more item. We're going to take this basic black circle and we are going to emboss it with that same embossing folder. So the Stylish Scroll. Okay, we're going to take the basic gray stamp pad and we're going to lightly sponge on some basic gray ink on this layer. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the crushed curry and sponge some of that on as well. Okay, so this little layer right here, we're going to fold it in half, just like that. Okay, so after you fold it in half, take your bone folder and burnish it, okay? And then up here, you're going to fold it over. Well, let me get it on the right side. Now, let me tell you something. Make sure when you punch this 1/2-inch circle that you punch it as close to the top as you can get without going off the edge, because I just had to go trim it just a smidge because I came too far down for the hole, okay? You need this layer to go over that, cover up that hole, and then you're going to re-punch the hole. See what I mean? Take some snail, and then you're going to get it, and hopefully you can see this. I'm sorry, I should have done this a little bit earlier before you assemble the box, okay? So that's just like that. So you can fold it back. See what I mean? And then we're going to line up that existing hole with the punch and go through both of them. Okay, see? And then fold it over, and there it is, okay? Now you don't have to tape it down because that way it's only taped on one side, so when they go to open it, when they remove the ribbon, it won't destroy everything. So we're using the ribbon that's in the holiday catalog plus the ribbon that's in the annual catalog, and we're using those together. I just felt like this taller bag needed more. Okay. Now we're going to take the linen thread and we're going to make a bow. I'm sorry, you guys can hear Gizmo upstairs. He's very excited today. Okay. Whoops. So I'm just going to tie a bow with the linen thread. We're going to take the 2 1/4 circle punch and cut out that circle, And we are going to take the basic gray ink pad again and sponge just slightly. And if you're not a fan of sponging, you can skip this step. Okay, we're going to take the liquid glue and we're going to attach the crushed curry circle to it. So I'm just going to place adhesive on one side. Is that right? Yeah. See how that's going to look? Then we're going to take our Stampin' Dimensionals, our black ones. These are going to be in the holiday catalog. And I'm going to place 3 on here because I don't want it to collapse in the middle, okay? I hate that I'm covering them up, but oh well, it'll be okay. And then now this one's going to get attached also with dimensionals. And we have one more step after we add the greeting. We're going to take the Monster Bash enamel shapes, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on one of my videos the other day, and I'm going to pop up this one with the small black dimensionals. So I'm going to take your pick tool and pick up the enamel shape that I want. So I'm just going to take a mini dimensional and place it down here on the bottom of the enamel shape, just like that. And if you'll notice, I put it on the bottom of that, so the top's going to connect to this very vanilla layer, and the dimensional is going to connect with the crushed curry. So hopefully that makes sense. And you don't have to do it this way. You're certainly welcome to change it up. I just try to add a little extra detail to the Halloween projects for my 12 weeks of Halloween. So here's my original. Here's the one we just made. Pretty cute, right? Don't forget there is the free tutorial over on my website. It has the picture, the measurements, and also the instructions, because this is my 12 weeks of Halloween. Okay, if you need a holiday catalog, let me know. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.